women are no longer the beauty standard. White women are no longer the beauty standard. If we're going to dismantle white supremacy, we gotta start there. Because the white man has made himself God, Jesus, and then he made the white woman the ideal woman. White women, you have been put up on a pedestal that you did not earn. You have been put in a position that we are all supposed to aspire to be for no fucking reason. And that is why our society is the way it is right now.
Yo guys, welcome back to my channel, Yano Show KE. Hope you're good, hope you're fine. I just want to appreciate you guys for the support you're showing my channel. So in case you haven't subscribed to my channel, I just want to you to subscribe, like, comment, and share. So guys, there's this story about a message of fellow women giving to to the white women, and they're saying that dear white women. So they are putting across a message to the white women who are in bilateral marriages. So guys, they are giving a message to the white women that are in marriages with black men, and they are also giving telling them that they should take care of the children who are there in those marriages. So here are some of the messages that they are giving to to the white women. So they are saying, dear white women. So guys, let us listen to these stories or these messages that are putting across to white women. So
good evening. I was listening to a creator today, Gen X Comfort, and she was saying, before you criticize, take a moment to learn. Black women are not obligated to teach white women anything. And so I hopped on to start reading through this book for us. This is White Women, Everything You Already Know About Your Own Racism and How to Do Better. It is by Regina Jackson and Saira Rao, S-A-I-R-A. I know it's not Sarah, but I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. Saira is how we're going to go. I had written my own letter to white women who had voted for Trump, and quite honestly, the letter on the back of this book is much better effort. And we're going to learn from black women.
This is a message for white women. Let's just talk real quick. Let's just have a quick little conversation. So this is to the white women who don't have any black friends, specifically black women friends at all. And then you find yourself going out with your significant other or your friends, and whoo, all of a sudden there's a black woman in your midst going out with you guys as well. You can have a normal greeting with that black person. You do not need to try to relate to them or make up some like weird hello just because they're black and this is your first time experiencing black people or black women. You can just say hello, nice to meet you. You can just say, oh my God, hi, it's so nice to meet you. You know, like normal, like how you normally greet other fucking people. You don't need to be like, oh my God, slay queen. Yes, look at you. Oh my God, who knew? Oh my God, there's an absolute baddie here. Karen, you didn't say that to Stephanie. You didn't greet the new white girl in the group as well that way, did you? No, you didn't. And I'll tell you what, it does nothing but make us look at you like you're fucking weird, okay? From then on, after experiences like that, from then on, I'm like, no, that bitch is weird. She's fucking cringe. She's weird. And from then on, like, all my friends know, like, we really don't fuck with her like that. So I just wanted to let y'all know, you can literally just say hi. Or you can literally just say, it's nice to meet you. There doesn't need to be this whole queen, baddie, slay girl moment whenever you meet a black woman for the first time. Just so you know. Anyways, I got avocado socks. I'm going to pop these bad boys on. And then I'm going to get to work. I'm streaming Apex Legends today, so come and check me out. My ad is AKA BUSY_, okay? That's AKA busy. You know, come and check your girl out. I'll be there. But white women do better, okay? Do better.
This is
little bit of a story time. I'm loving this color. But this is a story time about when I was a hairstylist in the salon. I have been a hairstylist for over 20 years, and I'm licensed in 3 states, and I have not met any hair, touched any hair that I was intimidated by or couldn't achieve. Couldn't achieve a style or was unable to, work with. And through that time of being in the salon, predominantly I was in white salons. And I was always the only black woman and black person inside of the salon. And through those experiences of different salons, I experienced a lot of bias, racism, mistreatment from staff, from clients, one's in my chair and one's in the waiting room. And for me, I never let it change who I am as a person. It just highlights who you are. It doesn't take down anything or make me less of who I am. But it made me realize the misinformation and the miseducation and the unlearning of bad habits that needs to happen. So this is almost like a dear white woman. How do I, as a black woman, I'm more brown than anything. How do I, as a woman of color, know that I can trust you? What signifies, what identifiers, what markers would you say that a woman of color can use to know that a white woman is safe for interaction, is safe for conversation, is safe for sharing, is safe for trust? This question came up in a training that I just went to for allyship. And one of the ladies shared that she thought, as a white woman, she thought that why wouldn't women of color trust her? She's a woman. We have the same struggle. We're the same. We have the same plight in life. That's not the case. That's not how we view it as women of color. And I don't know, because I'm not a white woman. I'm a brown woman. I don't know what some hangups are with your comfort level, and how you treat us or how you talk to us. But I want to know. Though I've had those experiences of negative things with different people in the salon, I also have a lot of great friends who are white, who are hairstylists, and we have a ton of fun. And I'm able to be my authentic self. They're able to be their authentic self. And that's the one thing that I love about being a hairstylist. It cuts through the BS. And you can just say what you mean what you say, and either you can do it or you can't. You know? If someone asked you for green hair and you gave them blue, you messed it up. you know, and that's not really this. This is about how do we as women of color feel safe in interactions with non-black women, non-brown women, with white women, and know that we're not going to be stabbed in the back. We're not going to be whispered about behind our backs. I believe that there are a lot of white women who want to be friends with black women on different levels. And I'm hoping that this starts the conversation for you. Feel free to comment under this post on, I'm going to allow it to be stitched. How can I feel safe? What can you tell me about you as a white woman that would let me help me to believe as a black woman that I can be safe around you? That you're not going to take information that I gave you and twist it and use it against me or use it to undermine me. You know? Yeah. Let me know. Signed, Curious Black Woman.
Hey, white women. Want to have a chit chat? If you're not a white woman, this really isn't for you. You're not going to understand. You're probably going to get a little upset. You're probably going to get bothered. You're probably going to get a little triggered, a little hot under the motherfucking collar. But it's okay because it's not for you. So if you don't want that type of feeling today, you probably should just go ahead and just scroll. Do you remember a time, white women, when we tried to be nice to people? You know, a certain group of women, remember when you just tried to be nice, like when you walked in front of them, in like the grocery store, you'd be like, excuse me. When you would go in the store, you would like hold the door and you'd be like, they never say thank you. You remember those days? Don't do that shit no more. Man, cut that shit the fuck out. You look insane. They're fucking trying you at every fucking corner. I promise you. You don't see it. You're just like, oh, she just probably didn't see me. No, she saw you. She saw you, babe. Today I was at the store, and this bitch purposely did not move her cart. This is why I don't fuck with it no more. You couldn't pay me to be nice to them anymore. I'll drop that motherfucking door on their ass with the quickness and be proud of it and prance and trot the fuck off. Girl, you can't be nice to them no more. Them days long over, baby. Trump got voted in. They're mad at a motherfucker. They think white people think they're hot shit. Like, even the ones that are born to white women that are biracial, they don't like you. They know a white woman that took their man. They're mad, man. They're mad. Like, don't do it, bro. Cancel it. Stick up for us. Just hold the door for each other. That's all we can do. Don't let them out in traffic. Don't say excuse me. Don't say good morning. Don't give them the head nod. Don't even do the white people. Don't do it. They don't appreciate it. They drag you. They fucking hate you.
Dear white people, y'all are your ancestors. Y'all really live by the guilty until proven innocent. This young man was defending himself, but y'all automatically just said he was guilty. He had $1 million bond over his head, and the judge felt need to let him free. I did a video last night before I went to bed, and do you know how many comments I had to delete? Or the ones that stayed in the other file of y'all saying that he was wrong? Y'all don't care if he was wrong or he was right. Y'all care that he was black and the other one was white. Y'all are your ancestors. And don't worry, because we are our ancestors. Fuck around and find out. Have a good day.
Right. This video is for all the interracial couples out there. If you are going to get yourself into an interracial relationship, you need to understand the other person's genetics, especially if you're thinking of bringing kids into that midst. If you're a white woman dating a black guy and you intend to have kids, you need to understand that these kids are going to be mixed race. I'm talking about the hair. So if you, as a white woman, have zero clue on how to handle your mixed race baby's hair, then there's something wrong here. You need to go to school to learn how to handle mixed race hair. Do not leave these kids unattended. You know, I had a kid come into my salon yesterday. The sweetest little kid ever, with the worst hair possible. The dad brings him in and I'm thinking, why is his hair like this? His hair literally turned into dreadlocks. And the dad is like, oh, I don't know, speak to my wife. Call the wife on the phone and she's laughing. And I'm thinking, what is funny? You decide to sleep with a black man. You decided to get married to a black man, which means you're going to end up with mixed race kids. And because you have mixed race kids, you have to learn to take care of your kids' hair. So I'm speaking to this lady on the phone and she's laughing. So I'm asking her, what is funny? What is funny about this conversation? This is child neglect. Technically, this is child abuse because this child has to go through so much pain while this hair has been untangled. My qualms here is, if you are going to get into interracial relationship, you should be able to handle anything that comes with it. Anything that comes with it. If you're a white woman and you are going to be married to a black man and you're going to be having mixed race babies, the first thing you want to do is go into a salon and have them teach you how to handle mixed race hair or afro hair. Just because your hair is straight doesn't mean your mixed race child's hair is going to be straight. Sometimes you end up with mixed race with straight hair. But in most cases, a lot of these mixed race kids end up with really mixed Afro-European hair. Right? Do not leave your kids' hair unattended and then take them to a hairdressing salon and you're expecting a miracle from heaven. Right? And you're expecting these hairdressers to do some miraculous act on your kids' hair. Right? And even if they do, guaranteed you're going to go home and you're going to leave that child's hair messy the way it is. Aren't you ashamed of yourself when you take this child to school? As a mom, you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you brush your hair, you take your shower, but you send your kid to school with their hair looking crazy. Okay, seriously here, if you as a white woman, you're going to marry or have babies with a black man, right? Your job is to make sure that your kid's hair is looked after. Go take training courses on how to handle Afro or mixed race hair. It's your duty, because if you are going to get the benefit of being with a black man, i.e., for example, having brown babies, that's a benefit for you as a white girl, right? The least you could do is literally go learn how to handle Afro hair. I don't want to see any more mixed race child come into my salon with the most crazy hairdo. And then you're passing blame on each other. Why is your child's hair messy? Ask my husband. Why is your child's hair messy? Ask my wife. And you're expecting hairdressers to be your savior. Meanwhile, while you're there laying in bed with this man and having fun, having a baby, I wasn't there with you having this fun. I wasn't there with you having fun with your husband, right? Which means that I shouldn't be a partaker of the pain it takes to untangle your child's hair, right? So you're gonna patronize the hairdressers and pay them, but the pain that child goes through while their hair has been untangled, there is no amount of money in this world that's gonna compensate for that. So if you, as a white woman, right, end up having mixed race kids and your kids' hair are unattended, just because you have zero clue of how to handle the hair, you're a bad mom. Okay?
So apparently, because I'm showing so much love to beautiful white women, the you-know-who people, the oh no, you didn't, Shaniquas of the world, feel very sad, insecure, and feel very hurt with their feelings. With their feelings get hurt. They want to take out matches and burn things down again. And for your feelings and how you feel and your opinion, I only have one thing to say. Too freaking bad. Ain't nobody stopping us from loving our beautiful Barbie white queens. Because I am the king of all white women and interracial. And if it ain't snowing, Daddy Jason ain't going. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So white women, let me just talk to you real fast, okay? I'm mixed. Like it or not, black women don't like it. They say I look too white. Some white women don't accept my curls, my hair, that I'm black scented by nature. But anyway, let me tell you what's not helping y'all case, okay? Being stuck in the middle. What's not helping is when these hateful ass black women make these videos directing the conversation towards you like white women. Like I saw a video earlier. Why y'all wear them one dresses all the time to every function that you have? First of all, bitch, mind your business. Are you buying these motherfuckers clothes? No. But then there's some white women in the comment section like, you know what, you're right. Baby, it's not fueling the fire. Whether it's true or not, let me tell you something. What that does is flips a switch in the hater's head. Like, okay, I'm right on point. Let me keep on this. Let me keep on driving this stake. You know what I'm saying? That's what that does. Now, I understand how most white women think. They're like, it's just banter, it's conversation. Like, you're right, fuck it, who cares, right? But white women and black women do never think the same. Have never will. I'm just saying. Now me, I'd be like, I don't give a fuck if you like what I got on or not, bitch. You don't like it, say something, I'm gonna bop you in your shit. That's just me. Most white women don't take offense to somebody saying that about a dress that they know they wore themselves. They don't care. But again, that flips that switch to the haters that already don't like you. You see what I'm saying? So they're doing this to agitate, irritate, drive hate, and continue to try to slap white women in their faces. Just a word of advice.
If you are a white woman and you are dating, in love with, married to a black man, I want you to listen up. There are certain things that you need to know. And I don't think this is spoke about enough. But the most dangerous thing in this world are the tears of a white woman. And if you truly love the black man that you are with, you need to know that you need to have his back and protect him at all costs, including protecting him from yourself. And what do I mean by that? My son was dating a white woman. My son is biracial. They got into an argument in public, and she started to scream and cry. And my son immediately left the scene. She was outraged. She couldn't believe my son left. My son left because my son knew that if he stayed there and this woman was crying and screaming at him, a black man, there was not going to be any questions asked. He was going to be thrown to the ground. He was going to go to jail. It was not going to be any questions asked because this white woman was crying and screaming about him. Now, I'm sure this female may have been hurt. Her feelings was hurt. She was a little emotional. However, when you are dating a black man and you're a white woman, you need to understand that sometimes your fucking feelings and your emotions have to take a fucking back seat to not cause harm to the person you are dating. What that you love, that you are married to. And I'm not telling you that if you are truly in fucking danger, not to get help. But if you're just emotional, you're just pissed off, and you want to scream and hoop and holler, in public is not the time. Because that can turn out very deadly for the black man that you claim to love so much, whether you realize it or not. If you were just dating a white man and you were yelling, nobody would really pay any attention to that shit. But when people see a white woman and a black man and you're screaming, all hell will break loose. Because when white women cry, everybody responds. Even if the shit is stupid, even if it's frivolous, even if it's a lie. The most deadliest thing in this world are white women tears. I have said this time and time again. And I learned this very, very early in life. I grew up in the projects. I was raised by 2 wonderful black women that helped my mother raise me. So I know what I have witnessed, what I have experienced, and I know for a fact of what I speak. I learned very early in life that I could be a voice for my friends and my family because people would listen to me far more than they would listen to them. And if you listen to anything I have ever said to you on this app, if you are a white woman and you are dating a black man, you are in love with a black man, you are married to a black man, you need to know that you need to have his back and protect him at all costs, even if it is protecting him from you. Handle that shit at home if you are not in danger. This message is for white girls specifically. You know what y'all be eating up, and I feel like nobody ever gave y'all enough credit for it? Claw clips. When y'all put your hair up a little bit and you put the claw clips in it and then the back of the hair is kind of like just hanging down, y'all ate that up so bad. Like, I got a claw clip in every single color to match every single outfit I have, especially when I have like a bust down or a wig, because claw clips are gonna eat every single time. Y'all ate that. Another thing, and this is my absolute favorite, it's that little outfit y'all do when y'all have leggings, an oversized hoodie, and then you guys have the Nike socks that are kind of rumpled up a little bit, and then you're wearing sneakers. That outfit eats up. Like, it gives so flawless, but it gives really cute and effortless. Like, when fall hits around, especially when I was in college, that was my go-to outfit. Because y'all really ate, like, the oversized sweater really just hits with the leggings, because the leggings make you look snatched, but the oversized hoodie gives, okay, I don't care too much. And then you guys have the Nike socks that is like up to your ankles, like, that's mad cute. And it's specifically when you get the high crew socks and then you bunch it down to your ankles, like, y'all really ate that. Another thing, and tell me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, it's the balayage color with the layers. I don't even know why I'm on this side of TikTok, but I be watching those hairstyle videos where y'all go get a new haircut, a new hair dye, and y'all just be eating that up. Like, the layers and the coloring, y'all don't play with dyeing your hair. Like, when y'all go dye y'all hair, y'all go to the best hairstylist and y'all get the best layers, and it just be eaten. And then you guys get the blowouts, and it just eats so much. Okay, the last thing I'm obsessed with, because I feel like I'm just talking too much, is when y'all do the messy bun with the gold hoop combo. Like, y'all messy buns be eaten. Y'all be having it like up here. It's real messy. It gives effortless. And especially when y'all take the little 2 curls in the front, and then it makes it look so clean when y'all be putting the little hoop earrings on. Like, y'all eat that up so bad. Anytime I be seeing y'all dressed in any of these ways or having these hairstyles, I just be looking at it like it's just so cute. Like, y'all really ate that, and I just love seeing it. All right, let me stop simping. Bye, babes.
Dear white women to biracial children, especially biracial kids who are mixed with black, please affirm your children. If you don't, they won't. And this cruel society that they have to live in definitely will not. Please affirm them that their skin color is not a mistake. Please affirm to them that their hair texture, what grows naturally out of their scalp, is beautiful. And as their mother, if you don't know how to do type 3 or type 4 hair, please learn. Please learn. Do not spew the the notion that their hair is hard to deal with, that it's hard to manage. Because your words will ring louder than anybody else's words in their life. You have to confirm to them and affirm to them that they're beautiful and they're made in the image of God. That their curls, that their kinks, that their curls is not a mistake. It's nothing wrong with it. That is beautiful, just the way it is. And when Black women give you all advice, please know we're not trying to tear y'all down. We're not trying to degrade y'all as mothers. We're more so concerned about the self-esteem of that child, of that little half black boy or girl. Because we can identify with them. We see ourselves in them. We know what it feels like to live in a society that don't accept us for who we are. We see our beauty, but the world around us don't. We know what that feels like. So when we give you all advice, please know we're trying to rally around your kid. We're not trying to beat you down. That's the last thing we're trying to do. I can't tell you how many times biracial people have come into the media and they've said that they're not white enough for the white spaces. They're not black enough for the black spaces. From little children, biracial people have identity crisis. They have identity problems. And that is why it is so vital that they are affirmed. That they are affirmed to know that there's nothing wrong with their hair texture. There's nothing wrong with their skin color. There's nothing wrong with their heritage. There's nothing wrong with their culture. To learn to embrace their heritage and culture on both sides. To be proud of who they are on both sides. Please affirm that. And I know the responsibility don't just fall on the shoulders of the mothers. It also falls on the shoulders of the fathers as well. But from woman to woman, mother to mother, please affirm your biracial children. I promise you, it makes all the difference in the world.
You know, if all I ever did was call out racist, more specifically racist white women, I'd have no shortage of content. Whether it's the woman in her feelings because Black-owned businesses exist and she's not the target demographic, even though never have I ever seen a Black-owned business say, you can't shop here, when in the not too distant past, we did see white-owned businesses say that, which is why Black-owned businesses had to exist in the first place. Or the woman, upon hearing, dear white women, is so internally offended that she felt the need to rebut, not understanding that in that moment, what a Black woman is doing is trying to give her a perspective that she's never going to get on her own. Because, newsflash, she's not Black. It doesn't matter your proximity to Blackness, you're never going to fully understand the Black experience. And that in that moment, all you need to do is shut the fuck up and listen. And if it applies, take it. If it doesn't, just let it go. Because of the thousands of things that you'll see on the internet every day, not everything is for you or about you. And if it's not about you, it doesn't require a response. So in short, if it applies, take it. If it doesn't, be like Elsa. Let it go.
This is a message to my fellow white women. What are we doing? Because it's people that look like us that are taking over school boards and stripping children of their rights. It's people that look like us that are heading up groups who claim to be for parents' choice, but are really for ignorant bigotry. It's people who look like us who voted in majority to put a misogynistic, racist criminal in the White House. What are we doing? Right now, some of you are on the side of letting our children get slaughtered in their schools. You're on the side of kids committing suicide because they're not allowed to be who they want to be. You're on the side of book banning and the teaching of propaganda history because it makes us feel less guilty than teaching our children the truth. That's crazy. Why would you want our kids to be that ignorant? To be confident but stupid? To be unable to compete outside of their states or the country? Oh, you learned real facts? Well, I learned Florida facts, so. If you define yourself by being a mother, if you define yourself by being a woman, if you define yourself by your kindness or your goodness or your faith, if you've devoted your life to taking care of others, then why are you carrying water for people who do and say the opposite of the things you claim to stand for? Why are you voting for politicians who see these wonderful qualities you put out into the world as something to be manipulated rather than emulated? There is nothing we get from white supremacy or the patriarchy that can't be taken from us as soon as we give them access to unlimited power. The very first opportunity they had, Republicans stripped women of our rights. They stripped us of the right to make the choice over what we can do with our own bodies. They've chosen to force us to die from treatable pregnancy complications and to bear our rapist babies. And they're talking about the death penalty for women who've had abortions. They're passing laws to allow our daughters to be married off as children and to expand child labor. So let's be clear, they aren't looking out for us or our kids. They're limiting what we can do and telling us how it's going to be. If we support them gaining more power over others, there's no way we don't end up subjugated ourselves. Look around at what you're doing. If it's marginalizing other people, other voices, other ideas because they don't match best with what you think the world should be, then you are helping build the power structure that will one day marginalize you. We are not protected by our proximity to white men. We are the closest collaborators in their perversity and the ones they will turn their eye on as soon as there is no one else left to destroy. We have to stand up against these tactics now or lose the power to stand up against anything again. We can't be naive. The world they're trying to create only includes us if we are useful to them. All the rights people have fought for, including our own, will be gone and there will be no way for us to get them back. And it'll be us, the white women, who allowed it to happen.
White women are no longer the beauty standard. White women are no longer the beauty standard. If we're going to dismantle white supremacy, we gotta start there. Because the white man has made himself God, Jesus, and then he made the white woman the ideal woman. White women, you have been put up on a pedestal that you did not earn. You have been put in a position that we are all supposed to aspire to be for no fucking reason. And that is why our society is the way it is right now.
Y'all, let me just say this. No one group own beauty. Every culture, every shade, every shape has always been beautiful. The true power is when we stop competing and start celebrating each other. Unity is the new standard. Let's celebrate unity, you guys. Remember, we are better together. Hair cannot raise. Remember, abundance hurt prisoners, dryness need. I say more. Love y'all. Bye.
Good evening. I was listening to a creator today, Gen X Comfort, and she was saying, before you criticize, take a moment to learn. Black women are not obligated to teach white women anything. And so I hopped on to start reading through this book for us. This is White Women, Everything You Already Know About Your Own Racism and How to Do Better. It is by Regina Jackson and Saira Rao, S-A-I-R-A. I know it's not Sarah, but I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. Saira is how we're going to go. I had written my own letter to white women who had voted for Trump, and quite honestly, the letter on the back of this book is much better effort. And we're going to learn from Black women.